Look at the sheer engineering scale of a deep water oil rig. Operating assets like this requires a highly specialized, incredibly massive workforce. That same level of technical complexity applies to the sprawling networks of industrial chemical plants and to the heavy machinery moving literal mountains of earth in the open-pit mining sector. This is Worley. They provide the project delivery and consulting to run these energy and resource sectors. And to do it, they employ 48,000 people across 138 offices in 45 different countries. Finding that level of talent is difficult enough on its own. Securing them in a global market requires an incredibly fast, highly efficient hiring pipeline. Here in Sydney, Worley's headquarters, the global talent acquisition team was hitting a severe operational snag. The entire hiring machine would grind to a halt right at the finish line because of one archaic process, the manual reference check. Recruiters were spending over a week per hire trapped in endless email chains and unreturned voicemails, desperately trying to track down past managers. To make matters worse, these conversations rarely yielded the insight they actually needed. The team was looking for deep assessments of a candidate's character and leadership potential, but they were expending all their energy just trying to confirm basic employment dates. Highly skilled talent professionals were bogged down as administrative chasers. At Worley's volume, those lost hours compounded into a massive global bottleneck. To clear that administrative backlog across all those offices, Worley deployed Verimark to completely digitize the reference gathering process. Instead of a recruiter manually typing out emails, the system triggers a secure, automated prompt directly to the referee. Referees can open that prompt on their smartphones and tap through the questions on their own schedule, whether they're on a train commute or between meetings. Because the system is fully digital, Worley can instantly adapt the specific questions asked to match the exact requirements of the specific role they are trying to fill. By replacing subjective phone calls with these role-specific digital questionnaires, the team captures structured data on fit and leadership that was previously lost. Removing the logistical chase allows recruiters to focus on the actual substance of the feedback. Solving this for one office is helpful, but the real power comes from taking that solution and applying it seamlessly across all 45 different countries where Worley currently operates. They replace dozens of localized, scattered habits with a single, standardized screening flow used by every recruiter worldwide. That same central platform handles Worley's wider background requirements, instantly compiling global criminal checks, ID verification, and employment history into one comprehensive view. When those reference surveys come back, they don't arrive as messy paragraphs in an inbox. They show up as structured, easily digestible data points. A Sydney hiring manager can objectively compare a candidate against an applicant over in London, using the exact same metrics and scoring system. This chart shows the impact on Worley's administrative overhead. By moving to this automated workflow, onboarding admin time plummeted by 80%. Talent acquisition lead Craig Brewer reports candidates have provided overwhelmingly positive feedback on the mobile-enabled experience, which has allowed the team to onboard new hires with significantly more speed and efficiency. Reclaiming that 80% means the talent team physically changed how they spend their week. They stopped chasing down past managers for dates of employment and went back to doing what they were hired to do, assessing top-tier talent. Modernizing a massive global hiring pipeline requires creating a unified, frictionless system that respects the time and the intelligence of everyone involved. If you are hiring across multiple countries and want to see how Verimark fits into a global talent stack, book a 20-minute walkthrough to see what your reference checks could look like.